Hi Rosy Buds, welcome to my channel. I'm a bit of a skincare junkie, and today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite skincare practices, sunscreen, and my 7 sensible reasons why I wear sunscreen every day. I love skincare, and don't get me started because I will go on and on about skincare. But one of the things that comes up when I talk about what I do, I wear sunscreen every day, and I've got a few reasons why. I'm pretty grateful to my parents for encouraging me to wear sunscreen when I was younger. They would always be slapping sunscreen on us, especially if we were going on vacation, to the beach, to the pool. There pretty much is no dermatologist out there, no matter your skin type or location in the world, that will tell you that you shouldn't wear sunscreen, at least to some degree. So I'm hoping this video inspires you and gives you some more reasons to think about wearing sunscreen. So these are my main reasons why I love wearing sunscreen. The number one reason why I wear sunscreen is to prevent cancer and inflammation. To quote Bill Wirtz, "The sun is a deadly laser." His video has nothing to do with sun exposure, but it's a really funny video. I'll link it below. Sun exposure and exposure to UV radiation, particularly UVA and UVB radiation, has been shown to cause cancers, and sunscreen has been shown to prevent some cancers. Sun exposure and prolonged exposure to UV radiation does increase our risk for cancers in our lifetime. Sun also is pro-inflammatory, so it can aggravate certain skin conditions. That UV radiation can cause damage to our skin in the form of inflammation, which is what we see when we have a sunburn, but it's also doing it even without a sunburn. It's causing inflammation in our skin, and that can be dangerous and not very helpful in certain skin conditions like rosacea, acne, eczema. So I have mild rosacea, so it's in my best interest to wear sunscreen every day to protect myself from the sun and its harmful, deadly lasers. So the second reason I wear sunscreen, and it's slightly a selfish vanity reason, but it's to prevent and slow down any photoaging. Sun exposure will cause sunspots, and those brown ugly spots on our face, contributes to wrinkles, contributes to collagen loss and sagging of our skin, that leathery texture that we've seen some people that have spent their life out in the sun. There's a pretty infamous picture. If you Google it, you can probably find it. But there's an infamous picture of a truck driver who spent years on the road, decades on the road, and half of his face looks decades differently in age compared to the other half. So his left side, which was exposed to more sun while driving, compared to his right side, looks dramatically older. So yeah, you could buy the fanciest wrinkle creams, you could buy the best creams to help fade pigmentation, but if you're not protecting your skin with some sunscreen to prevent further damage to those areas, you may just be shooting yourself in the foot with those creams. So for me, the best anti-aging product I can purchase is sunscreen. Another reason why I wear sunscreen is safety. Sunscreens have been proven to be safe and effective at what they do. I hear this every now and then. I am a pharmacist, so I hear this sometimes in practice and also just, amongst conversations outside of work. And people tell me, oh, sunscreens aren't safe. Some sunscreens aren't safe. And I've, reviewed the guidelines from national organizations. I've reviewed some of the literature, including the primary literature, and I'm not convinced that sunscreens are dangerous for us. You have to find one that's right for you, but generally speaking, sunscreens are safe. They have a safe track record. As a pharmacist, I have conversations with patients on a regular basis, risk versus benefit of their medication. And when it comes to sunscreens, the benefits far outweigh the potential risks. So for me, it's a no-brainer. The fourth reason I wear sunscreen is because of accumulation. And sometimes I get, questions about, well, why do you wear it every day, even if you're going to be indoors most of the day or it's cloudy out? Well, the fact of the matter is that UV accumulation is just that. It accumulates throughout the day. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes here, 5 minutes there, walking in and out of buildings, in and out of your car. Those times add up to potentially be quite a bit of time that you've been exposed to sun that week or that day. So for me, I cover up or wear sunscreen if I'm going to be outside. Even if I'm just going to go walk the dog for 5 minutes, I will put on some sunscreen. That's me. Not everybody might be that precautious, but that's me because I am worried about accumulation. So the fifth reason I wear sunscreen is because I'm tired. I'm tired of trying to achieve that expected healthy glowing tan in the summer that a lot of Americans seem to desire in the summertime. I do get a tiny bit of color in the summer, but it's just not worth it for me anymore. Sunless tanners I've used in the past. They're okay, but I'm a bit of a klutz when it comes to applications, so they look streaky on me. I'm tired of trying to achieve that tan look, and I'm just going to go with what I can do, and that's just protect my skin and enjoy the complexion that I have right now. So the sixth reason I love wearing sunscreen every day is because of all the options that are available now. 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, there wasn't nearly as much available in the way of sun care as there is today. And you know, when you look at some of the markets in Japan and Korea, they have a wide variety and really awesome products over there in terms of cosmetic elegance, and they have access to some of the newer filters. Those are still not FDA approved yet in the US, but hopefully in time they will be. If you historically have always complained that sunscreens made you look greasy, sunscreens made you break out, there are other options to try. And this is coming from the pharmacist in me. Compliance is a big factor in wearing sunscreen. Huge factor. And if it's nasty to put on, who wants to wear that every day? I have been really happy with some of the sunscreens I've found on the market lately. And honestly, the best sunscreen is the one that you will wear every day. So I will go over some pros and cons of all the sunscreens I have in my stash. I have a lot of them. So stay tuned. That video is coming soon. And my final reason for wearing sunscreen, and this is probably not the most sensible reason, it's a bit frivolous, but it is a person's name, and that is Julianne Moore. She has been nicknamed the poster child of sunscreen. Have you guys seen this woman? She is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's in her mid-50s, and any interview you read about her beauty regimen, her beauty secrets, the first thing she'll tell people is she wears sunscreen, and has been since her early 20s. So she's been very, very sun safety conscious her whole life, and she attributes that as to part of the reason, although I think a lot of it is genetics, as to why she looks so darn good at this age. So those are my 7 sensible reasons why I wear sunscreen daily. And I hope it inspires some of you to consider maybe wearing a little more sunscreen if you don't already. And stay tuned. I will be sharing more tips about sunscreens in my next video and what sunscreens I like to wear regularly. Oh, and also, if you want more information about sunscreens, you can't wait for my next video, please check out my playlist. I'll link it up here and below. I have a whole playlist on sun care and sunscreens. So watch those videos to get more information about sunscreen and sun safety. Stick around for my future videos. I'll be showing off more sun safety tips. And if you like this video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to hear more about these topics and other creative DIY ideas that I share here. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you soon, Rosy Buds. Hi, I see you.